I was sending my messages this morning, and in one of the messages that I sent, I was talking about reciprocation. And it's like one of my favorite topics, so I figured I'd talk about it today, in regards to, a lot of people contact me about, oh, I'm stuck in the same, spot, hey, this person's treating me like this. And, reciprocating to me is like one of the greatest principles that, one could actually live by. It almost is the same as the age-old, hey, do unto others as you'd like to have done to you. Because, what you give is what you're going to get. It goes into what I was talking what I wrote yesterday for today's dot in regards to, the ripple effect. Whatever you put in, it's going to create that for you. Okay, so in your personal relationships, if you're expecting one person to do one thing or your kids to do one thing, what you're giving is going to be what you get back, period. A lot of people correct their kids for, saying curse words or, doing something, but, you're the number one role model. They see you talking a certain way, all of a sudden, they repeat that, and now they're wrong. But they're reciprocating what you gave to them. And a child's always the greatest example because it's a fresh mind. They know nothing except what they're shown. So an environment you place somebody in is going to be what they learn, is what they do, is how they're going to develop their actions. It's why, like in any aspect in life, what you want, you have to put yourself in there. You have to indulge in that. Okay, so when you're trying to create something, or like, say you're in a dead-end job and you're sitting there thinking like, oh, hey, I could do that. Or, hey, I want to be that person that's actually instructing somebody to go on, but you're not doing the fucking job that you were appointed to do. Why should anybody even trust to put you in a position to guide others to do something that you're not doing yourself? You're not reciprocating, the actions that you'd like to actually have. And the same thing with a relationship. You see people that are going out there and they go pick someone up in a bar. I mean, I'm not saying that, hey, meeting people and things like that's a bad thing. But the environment where you pick someone up at, and then you're picking somebody up thinking that, oh, this is going to be the person that takes care of me and I come home to, da-da-da-da-da. But look at the situations of how it was when you actually met. So the environment and like-mindedness that individuals have, whether in personal life or in business, who you associate with is who you're going to become. And then if you indulge in something, or you dive into a business, or you dive into a relationship, and you've seen one aspect of that, and you think that, oh, hey, they're going to keep giving and keep giving and keep giving, and you're not giving something back, it's not going to last. And it goes back to, are you looking for the right thing or the wrong thing? And if I'm going to wake up every day and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to consume garbage and the things that I watch, the things that I listen to, the people that I hang around, if I'm just consuming all that garbage, my actions, my attitude, everything that I do is going to be that same garbage. Okay, so in order to change that, I gotta dump the wastebasket sometime, and then, think about, sit there and do the assessment that I talk about all the time, as far as, well, hey, what attributes do I want, out of someone else? Okay, this is what I want in a business, this is what I want in a person, and then, now meet with those expectations. I also need to take a piece of paper or just do it mentally. Okay, well, now what attributes do I have to give to somebody? What qualities do I have to give to somebody? And if I don't have the same qualities or the attributes or character that I'm expecting from a place of business, from an individual, from anything, I'm asking for the wrong shit. Okay, so, and it goes into like individuals that dive into careers. You see everybody that has all these college debts, because they dove into college wanting to attend for one major, and then after year one, it's like, oh, hey, I don't even want to do this anymore. That's why if you look at all the major, the heavy hitters, you look at Stanford, MIT, they make you sign a commitment because they want to know that, hey, you know what you want. You're going to attain that. You're going to put forth the effort to come in here every day. You're going to strive. You're going to fight. You're going to do anything to achieve that goal. Okay? And that's why the success rate and that's why the intelligence that comes out of those schools is so high. That's why the completion rate is so high. Because they're not going to take you unless they know that you're going to complete this task. You are what you're about. You are what you say you're going to do, and hey, we expect that of you. Same thing with a job. If they bring you in there and sit you there, and you want to think that, oh, hey, this is like this, but you're not reciprocating back to them what you signed up to do, or you want to go ask for a raise, but you've only just done the bare minimum, you can't expect that, the reciprocating part. You know, hey, I'll give you my all when I come in here every day. I don't care if I have to be here 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, a half hour early. But then, you know, as soon as I sit in that desk, or as soon as I'm out there picking up the lumber, as soon as I'm cutting it, as soon as I'm, welding something together, I'm going to be giving it my all, period. I'm going to show you who I am. But if you're just out there just dragging your feet through fucking life, and then you expect everybody else to say, oh man, hey, high five, hey, you're doing great. You're not. And it's why you're in the same spot. It's why, you're scratching your head wondering why family's leaving you, why friends are leaving you, or just, why you have nothing. It's a falsehood, like, oh yeah, hey, I get to do this, I have that. But how much do you enjoy that? It goes back to that happiness circle. And that's the whole reciprocation. It's all a circle. What you're putting in is going to get fed back to you. You keep treating people like shit and wonder why people are walking out on you, or you keep just feeding off of people, or you just keep taking advantage of your company because you're just walking in, just straggling in, and just, I'm just going to make it through the day. And then you end up out the door. Don't scratch your head or your ass wondering, oh my God, man, I was trying. No, you weren't, man. You got to give in what you want back, period. Okay? I love you.